All right, I appreciate you remaining standing as we do the Pledge of Allegiance, the flag salute. The flag is over by the scoreboard, so if you want to turn to the flag at the school board, we will do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As our audience sits, our photographer will be taking a group photo, so thank you, audience, for sitting. And we do want to give a big thank you to our photographers. We're going to be working hard tonight to get lots of quality pictures of our graduates. There is a QR code on the program, and when the photos have been processed, you're able to use the QR code to access free photos of all of the graduates and the ceremonies tonight. So thank you to our photographers. Let's give a shout out to the Moyers. We want to welcome other people that are here this evening in addition to all the wonderful graduates. Thank you. You may be seated. Our family and friends and our staff and dignitaries that are here. We want to appreciate our school board members that are here, our district staff, and other Harbor Learning Center staff and former Harbor Learning Center staff who have come this evening to honor all the students and their hard work. This is a wonderful occasion. We love graduation. And we have been working really hard with these students about behavior during the ceremony, but we do want to give them one opportunity, if they do want to take their phones out, to take a selfie of how awesome they look with their friends. This is your chance. You're going to get out your phones. You're going to get a picture with your friends. Lots of selfies and pictures. And when they're finished, they're going to put their phones away and put them on silent so they can enjoy and be in the moment for our ceremony this evening. The Harbor Learning Center opened 5 years ago and grew from the traditional Harbor High into a thriving learning center housing 3 distinct schools: Harbor Junior Senior High, our Open Doors GED program, and Grays Harbor Academy, our online program. All 3 of those schools allow an opportunity for students to earn a high school diploma, meeting the Aberdeen School District graduation standards. So we do have students here this evening who have earned a high school diploma through one of our 3 schools, and we are also honoring the hard work of students who chose our Open Doors program and earned a GED, a very rigorous course of study, and passing the 4 GED tests and earning a GED diploma. Part of our school, when we opened the Harbor Learning Center, included opening to even younger students. We started a middle school 5 years ago, and we do have one graduate this evening who started in middle school and was in Harbor Junior Senior High the entire time. She stuck it out. We want to say a shout out to Liara, one of our junior high students, started in junior high and stayed at Harbor High the entire time. All right, we are just so excited tonight to honor our graduates, but we do have an opportunity to hear from one of our superintendents. She is the superintendent that specializes in our secondary schools. So we do want to now welcome to the podium Lynn Green, one of our co-superintendents.
Thank you, Lisa. It's always a pleasure to be here to honor our students from Harbor Learning Center. Appreciate the opportunity to address you all tonight. Welcome to all of our graduates this evening and to all of our guests here tonight celebrating the Harbor Learning Center class of 2026. Harbor Learning Center is a special place that honors individuality, choice, and diversity. Each of you has accomplishments to celebrate even beyond your graduation tonight. As you all prepare to leave the comforts and challenges of your high school journey, I wanted to share my list for you to continue to find success and experience personal and professional growth throughout your lifetime. I don't mean to be disrespectful to the crowd, but I'm going to turn towards the students to share my advice for them. The first one, this is a top 10 list. So number 1, take care of yourself. The people who love you, all around us here, are counting on that. Number 2, with regard to a career, do what you love. That starts with finding out what you love. And if you know that already, great. If you don't, you have time to do so and take that time. Number 3, be kind to yourselves and to others. There can never be enough kindness in our world. Number 4, be willing to fail and make mistakes, and then learn from them. These experiences can be some of the best learning opportunities throughout our lives. Number 5, embrace your differences. It is what makes each of you special. Number 6, never be afraid to ask for help at work, at home, with friends, in your community. We all need help sometimes, and you should consider it a strength when you seek it out. Number 7, follow your own advice, including advice you may have given to others throughout your journey so far. It is probably applicable to your first year out of high school and beyond in some ways. Number 8, find ways to make your life fun and make some memories. I hope you make some tonight as well. Memories at work, again, memories at home, and memories with friends. We all need things to look forward to and to remember fondly. Number 9, stay true to yourself. Be authentic, genuine, and real. People will appreciate it more than you know. And number 10, live life the way you want to live it. It goes faster than you think. For tonight, be proud of what you've accomplished and enjoy the spotlight. Tonight is your night to shine and make some memories. Congratulations to you all. We're rooting for you.
Thank you so much for those kind words for our students. We are going to move into the part of the program where we award our diplomas. If you haven't come to a Harbor Learning Center or Harbor High graduation before, you're in for a treat. Our students practiced hard this morning. They will have an opportunity to receive a diploma cover, ring our symbolic graduation bell, receive a rose before they return to their seat. And to make it special, our staff behind the scenes, we fight over who gets to talk about which kids. So we finally choose which staff get to present which of our students, and they do take a moment to say a kind word about each of our students. So we are going to start this evening with our GED diploma earners, and I'm going to bring up to the podium Brittany Leach will be our first presenter, and this will be the time that those people presenting diplomas or helping with the bell, I think Lynn trained our school board members, so this is your time to shine. They're coming up. You'll be great. We're going to walk you through it. So I'm going to turn the mic over to Brittany.
Thank you for the introduction, Lisa. I'd like to start by welcoming our first graduate, Donovan Keaton. Donovan has already established a working career and maintained a full-time job while earning his GED. Congratulations, Donovan. Amazing work. Our next graduate is Adeline Marsh. Addie is a persistent and determined person. We encourage you to keep believing in yourself and working hard because persistence and hard work will help you achieve great things. Congratulations, Addie. Our next graduate is Brooklyn Danner. Brooklyn was so fast with her GED that we barely had time to get to know her. But she proved to be a kind, compassionate, and wonderful human being. Congratulations, Brooklyn. You are amazing. Our next graduate is Isabel Lewis. Isabel is sassy in all the right ways. Her quick wit and strong work ethic brought a lot of good times to the Open Doors program. Congratulations, Isabel. You are a gem. Our next graduate is Phoenix Sharp. Phoenix is a quiet and steady student who stays focused no matter what. He came to school each day ready to conquer hard work. Congratulations, Phoenix. You are going to go far. Our next graduate is Cameron Bullock. Cameron has completed his GED and is also working toward his diploma so he can get an internship next year. Congratulations, Cameron. We are so proud of your accomplishments. I would now like to welcome our next presenter, Emma Wimberly, to the stage.
All right, thank you, Brittany. I would like to welcome my first graduate, Eduardo Alvarez Elguero. Eduardo is a determined, hardworking, and most importantly, nice and respectful person. Whenever Eduardo comes in, I know he's getting his work done and going above and beyond to stay on track of his own studies. Eduardo works hard inside and outside of school, already maintaining a job and working towards his steps for the future. He will do amazing things in the future. Congratulations, Eduardo. All right, and our next graduate is Brandon Jimenez. Brandon is one of the most thoughtful and caring students I've ever had the pleasure of working with. He's always wishing for others to have a better day and tries to make it happen himself. Brandon also has a pretty good sense of humor on him. If you stick Brandon in a room with people, within minutes, someone is laughing. Brandon, I am so glad that you stayed to finish your diploma on top of earning your GED. Congratulations. All right, our next graduate is Chloe Bennett. Chloe is such a delightful person to work with. She always asked purposeful questions and moved quickly from one task to another. Chloe often brought in photos of the animals she was caring for and shared lively stories about them. She has left a noticeable difference in our classroom, and it's definitely less fun without her. I am so grateful I had the opportunity to support Chloe on her path, and I'm excited to hear about any and all future endeavors. Congratulations, Chloe. All right, and our next graduate is Elizabeth Newman. I have a lot of things that I could say about Elizabeth, but I don't want to embarrass her too much. Elizabeth is an amazing student who has to face a lot of adversity and has tons of resilience. I am so proud of her strength, it's almost admirable. Not almost, it is admirable. Elizabeth, I'm so proud of you, and I'm so glad you stayed and earned your diploma. You are amazing. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to welcome our next presenter. Oh, I'm ahead of myself. Good job, Elizabeth. Now I would like to welcome our next presenter, Eric Semenko.
All right, I would like to present our next graduate, Thaddeus Gaddy. Some students lead with their voice, while others lead through action. Today, we celebrate a young man who has done exactly that. Throughout his time at Harbor, Thaddeus has been respectful, dependable, hardworking, and an all-around great student. He may not always be the loudest person in the room, but his positive attitude and willingness to help others has made a lasting impact on those around him. Thaddeus has constantly shown maturity and character beyond his years. He has earned the respect of both his peers and staff through his actions and the way he carries himself every day. Congratulations, Thaddeus. We are proud of the person you have become and excited to see what your future holds. I would now like to present our next speaker, Chris Batar. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, Thaddeus.
My first graduate is Anna Gosser. Anna, I have watched you over the years do really hard stuff. You never ever gave up. Even when you became frustrated, you still overcame whatever obstacle was in your way. That speaks to your character. And while your diploma proves the intellect and hard work, it is your character, your kindness, your resilience, and your integrity that makes you a success. You overcame adversity again and again and just kept going. They say talent gets you noticed, but dedication gets you across the stage. And here you are walking across the stage. You should be very proud of yourself, and I'm proud of you as well. We can learn a lesson that you taught us. Never, ever give up. And I hope you continue to follow your dreams with the same determination. Congratulations. And Chris. Huh? You can keep it. Closer. My next graduate is Amani Watkins. You look so pretty. Amani, you came to Harbor with a specific goal in mind, to catch up and finish high school. You never wavered from that goal. You came in and you got busy. You were constantly asking for more work, diving into it completely, and then asking for more. You are smart, dedicated, and you love working with young children, and it shows. You have a smile that brightens up any room, and your heart is genuine. You met your goal at Harbor, and I never heard you complain once. In fact, I never heard you complain about anything school-related. You were an absolute joy to work with. Thank you for letting me share a small part of your life's journey. I'm excited for your next chapter in life because I know you can do anything you set your mind to. Congratulations. Amani. Next is Journey Foster. Journey, I asked the class how they would like you to be remembered, and they said, her hair. And yes, you do have nice hair, but there is so much more to you than that. You honestly have the biggest heart of anyone I know. When people say someone would give you the shirt off their back, that statement is absolutely you. You are incredibly giving. You stick up for others even when they aren't there. You include people even if they aren't from your friend group. You love your friends, family, and all living things very deeply. You are someone we can all look up to, and I never want you to forget that. I'm proud of the person you have become, the person you will be, and I hope your life is full of joy and love. You will always have a special place in my heart, Journey. Congratulations. Our next presenter is Casey Turner.
Thank you, Chris. The first young lady that I would like to present is Brooklyn Larson. Today we celebrate Brooklyn Larson and all that she has accomplished. Brooklyn is one of the kindest, most dependable, and helpful people you could ever meet. She is a great friend who is always willing to lend a hand and support those around her. Brooklyn has worked so hard that she graduated in March. Her determination, hard work, and commitment to her goals show just how capable she is when she sets her mind to something. As she begins her next chapter and pursues cosmetology in Spokane, there is no doubt that she will continue to succeed. Her strong work ethic, caring personality, and dedication will take her far in whatever she chooses to do. And hopefully it's to come back and do something with this. Brooklyn, congratulations on this incredible accomplishment. We are so proud of you and excited to see what the future holds. We wish you all the best as you follow your dreams and build a successful and fulfilling career. Congratulations and good luck on your journey ahead. Good job, honey. The next student I'd like to present is Brooke Lippencott. Today, we celebrate Brooke Lippencott and the incredible determination that has brought her to this moment. Throughout her high school journey, Brooke has faced more adversity than many people realize. Yet, through every challenge, she continued to move forward with strength, courage, and resilience. There were times when Brooke may have doubted whether she could make it, but she never gave up. She followed through, stayed focused, and proved that perseverance can overcome even the toughest obstacles. Along the way, she also proved a lot of people wrong by showing exactly what she is capable of achieving. Today, we celebrate not just her graduation, but the strength, determination, and character that made it possible. Congratulations, Brooke. We are proud of you and excited to see all that you accomplish in the years ahead. The next person to present is Robert Satlovich, our Grace Harbor Academy coordinator.
Thank you, Casey. All right, the first graduate I'd like to present tonight is Dakota Duvall. Dakota spent all of his high school years with Grace Harbor Academy. Dakota was always very easy to work with and earned good grades in his classes. Dakota's determination and focus allowed him to work diligently to the end to finish all of his work and requirements needed for graduation. Dakota exhibits the traits of selflessness as evidenced by his senior project focused on helping others at the Salvation Army with Caden, a fellow graduate. Dakota enjoyed this experience. Dakota would like to thank his family for believing in him and helping him get this far in school. Dakota is unsure of his future plans, but I have no doubt he will find success in whatever he chooses. Congratulations, Dakota. We're all so proud of you and your accomplishments. Our next graduate, Caden Brinkley. Caden also spent all of his high school career online with Grace Harbor Academy. He always responded to our weekly check-in questions thoughtfully and with thoughtfulness. Caden has proven himself to be a polite and respectful young man when on campus and throughout the community. Caden's senior experience was volunteering with the Salvation Army and helping them with cleaning, sanitizing, organizing, and distributing food. After high school, Caden plans on entering the workforce to continue learning new skills and being the best self that he can. Caden's senior quote was, "Whatever you are, be a good one," by Abraham Lincoln. Congratulations, Caden. You are definitely a good one. We're also proud of your accomplishments and your graduation. Our next graduate, Nikolai Lavallee. Nikolai spent all 4 years of his high school career with Grace Harbor Academy. During his time online, Nikolai learned a lot about financial literacy and investments, incorporating this into his senior board presentation. Nikolai is a talented writer and a good student. He scored a 4 on the Smarter Balance ELA and took high levels of science and math classes just for interest and curiosity. Nikolai's senior project was a job shadow focusing on in-home health care, as Nikolai plans to pursue this pathway after graduation. Nikolai's senior quote was, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." This quote speaks perfectly to Nikolai's work ethic, attention to detail, and his accomplishments. Congratulations, Nikolai. We wish you all the very best in the future. My next graduate, Haley Coker. Haley was with Grace Harbor Academy for a few years, where she earned the majority of her high school credits. Haley had some obstacles to overcome, but she persevered and found her pathway in our Open Doors program. Open Doors enabled Haley to be able to complete her high school diploma. At times, she doubted herself, but we never doubted her. We knew she could do it, and she did. Haley, as you graduate from high school tonight, it's one chapter down and many more to come. The world is full of exciting possibilities and opportunities, and you have earned the keys to all of those. After high school, Haley plans on exploring careers and opportunities in the armed forces. Congratulations, Haley. We are also proud of your accomplishments and graduation and wish you all the best in your future. Our next presenter is Allison Klein.
The first graduate I would like to present is Erin Garduna Newman. Erin joined us at Harbor Learning Center last year during second semester. And she decided, I need to finish quicker. So she moved over to our Open Doors Diploma Pathways program this year. And she has been working so hard to get all of her credits finished to graduate and has done an amazing job. She's been very active with our ASB this year, and she is a wonderful artist. We talked about her future plans, and the last time we talked, her plan was to become a heavy machine operator. She's very determined, and I know whatever goal she makes, she is going to meet. It has been a pleasure teaching you. Congratulations. The next graduate I would like to present to you is Cassidy Mendoza. If there was an award for determination, it would go to Cassidy. She completed 25 classes online with me. Yeah, did you realize it was that many? Yeah, I counted them up today. This year to be able to graduate. She has worked so hard, stayed on top of every single assignment she's had, all of her classes, and has been a great self-advocate for herself and her education. I have no doubt that you will be successful in anything you plan to do in the future with the drive that you have. I'm so proud of all of your accomplishments this year. Congratulations, Cassidy. The next graduate I would like to present is Olivia Woodbeck Hunt. I have had the pleasure of knowing Olivia and her family for over 11 years. And I am so happy to be able to recognize her for her accomplishments. She made up her mind she would finish school early. And she came to Harbor Learning Center, and she has stayed focused and on task to make that happen. She is also an amazing artist. If you've never seen her artwork, please make sure you do. She has done some amazing artwork around our school, and she plans to focus on art after high school and college, and her ultimate goal is to become a tattoo artist. I am so proud of you, Olivia, and I know you are going to go far in the future. Our next presenter is Chris Howell.
My student that I'm presenting tonight is Angeline Kovold. I asked Angeline to describe herself, and she said that friendly and creative. That friendliness showed in every interaction that she had with staff and students at Harbor High. She made the place a better place by her presence. Her creativity came through in the many roles and parts she played in the Aberdeen theater productions that she took part of, and her skills, also creativity, also came through in running and organizing this year's prom at Harbor Learning Center. I asked her what her plans after high school are, and she said that she wants to become a special education teacher and learn American Sign Language. I know that if she approaches these goals with the grit and the determination that she approached Harbor High, she'll blow them out of the water. She got all of her classes done, and she is graduating early. And she wanted me to share with the Harbor High staff that she is grateful for all the encouragement and the help that you gave her, and she's thankful for that. Once again, Miss Angeline Kovalt. Our next presenter this evening is Jason Dore.
Thank you, Chris. Our next graduate is Iris Galeana. Today, Harbor Learning Center recognizes a truly great young lady who has worked hard to gain her diploma and build a foundation toward what will no doubt be an incredible future. Iris Galeana will be missed, as she is one of those students whose staff and fellow students look forward to seeing each day. From day one, when I met Iris 2 years ago, she always said hello, often laughed at my borderline funny jokes when no one else would, and valued actual human interaction. Her growth, both socially and academically, is something our community can be proud of. Many students come to Harbor Learning Center looking to push the reset button and chart a new social and academic path. Iris is one who took full advantage of this opportunity and has blossomed into a person her family and friends can be proud of. Whenever I would talk to other staff members about what a great kid she is, everyone agreed and offered their amazement toward how far she has come since enrolling at Harbor Learning Center. While she might have been a bit of a handful in the beginning, it is incredibly rewarding as a teacher to know the staff at Harbor Learning Center played a part in her becoming the amazing person she is today. Iris, thank you for your hard work, all the enjoyable conversations, and most of all, simply being one of those people that makes the world a better place. Congratulations, and be sure to remember me if that Camaro ever comes up for sale. Congrats. Our next presenter is Jesse Winter.
Our next graduate is Anthony Oldham. So Anthony's path to graduation did not look the same as everyone else's. That's what makes his story so impressive. While still working towards finishing school, he was already running his own business. Because of that, attendance was sometimes a challenge. We had a few times where I had to convince him to come, but when he showed up, he worked hard. He has a strong work ethic and determination that's hard to teach. One of the things we appreciated most was finding ways to connect school to his business. We built several projects around his landscaping business, allowing him to apply what he was learning directly to something he cared and was passionate about. Anthony proved that success does not always happen in a traditional way. He stayed determined, kept pushing forward, and found a way to finish while already building a future for himself. We are proud of the work he has put in and excited to see where that determination takes him. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Catherine Moody. When Catherine first came to our school, she was quiet, nervous, and trying to figure out where she fit in. Since our program is self-paced, at first that was difficult for her. She wanted to be perfect at everything and finish everything as fast as possible. In our self-paced environment, there was always another goal ahead. What made Catherine stand out was not just her smarts, but how much she grew. She learned to trust herself, stay persistent, and keep moving forward even when things felt overwhelming. Before long, she became one of the fastest students to complete my math classes and excelled across all of her coursework. But her impact went far beyond her academics. Catherine became a leader in our Dragon Cafe, helping train new employees and setting the example for others through her work ethic and maturity. More importantly, she leaves as a completely different person than the one who first walked through our doors. The growth we've seen from Catherine in such a short time has been incredible, and we couldn't be more proud of her. Keep that drive, and congratulations.
Next speaker is Kayla Stark.
Thanks, Jessica. Good evening. My first graduate I'm going to call up here is Nisa Lynn Guzman. Nisa is one of the quietest and sweetest students I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. While she may not always be the loudest person in the room, her kindness, dedication, work ethic speak volumes. Throughout her time at HLC, Nisa worked incredibly hard, faced challenges that could have easily discouraged her. Instead of letting obstacles stand in her way, she continued to push forward with determination, grace, and a positive attitude. Nisa gained valuable hands-on experience while working in both Hopkins Preschool and Steph Harbor Child Care. In each program, she quickly became an asset. Staff appreciated her reliability, patience, and caring nature, and her calm personality was exactly what those children needed. After completing those experiences, Nisa stepped into a leadership role by help running our Dragon Cafe. This allowed her to continue building her skills while taking on new responsibilities and serving as a role model for others. Nisa has shown that success isn't always about being the loudest person in the room. Sometimes it comes from quietly showing up, working hard, and refusing to give up when things get difficult. Nisa, we are so proud of you that you have all accomplished. Congratulations. We wish you all the best in the exciting journey ahead. Congratulations. Next is Elizabeth, oops, I'm losing my page, Wagner. Lizzie came to us during her sophomore year, ready for a new high school experience and a fresh start. From the moment she arrived, she took advantage of the opportunities available to her and worked hard to build a future she was passionate about. One of Lizzie's greatest accomplishments was completing the PMC program through our amazing skill center. Her goal has always been to pursue a career in the medical field, so the PMC program was a perfect fit. She dedicated herself to learning the skills and knowledge needed to begin that journey, and she has continued moving forward ever since. Today, Lizzie is working full-time as a CNA, already making a difference in the lives of others while gaining valuable experience in the healthcare field. What makes this accomplishment even more impressive is that while working towards the career goals and maintaining a full job, she also stayed committed to her education and completed all the requirements needed to graduate. Lizzie, your hard work, determination, and commitment to your future has brought you to this moment. We are proud of everything you have achieved and excited to see where your journey in the medical field takes you next. Congratulations, we are so proud.
Next up is Layla Johnson. Layla is standing before us today with not only her high school diploma, but also her GED, a remarkable accomplishment that reflects her determination and hard work. This year, Layla took on an incredible amount of responsibility. While completing her graduation requirements, she was also participating in Running Start and working part-time. Balancing school, college courses, and a job is no easy task. Yet she remained focused on her goals and continued to push forward. There were challenges along the way, but Layla never allowed those obstacles to define her. Instead, she met them head on with resilience, perseverance, and commitment to her future. Her willingness to keep going, even when things are difficult, is what brought her to this moment. The accomplishments we celebrated today did not happen by chance. They are the results of countless hours of hard work, dedication, and the determination of success. Layla has shown that when you set your mind to something and refuse to give up, great things are possible. Layla, you should be incredibly proud of everything you've achieved. Earning both your high school diploma and GED while working part-time and completing Running Start is an accomplishment that speaks volumes about your character and your work ethic. Congratulations. The wind is not being kind to me. Next is Samantha Williamson. That's right, she deserves all that and more. Samantha's journey through Harbor High was different than most. While many students were able to focus solely on school, Sam was balancing far more. She worked full-time while earning her diploma, faced challenges that would have caused many to quit, but no matter what obstacle stood in her way, she kept pushing forward. The day she graduated, she said, "I did it. It was hard." Those simple words captured her entire journey. It wasn't easy. There were struggles, setbacks, and long days, but she never gave up. Sam, today is more than a celebration of your diploma. It's a reminder of who you are, you have already proven that you can do the hard things. When life puts challenges in front of you, remember Harbor High. Remember everything you overcame, and remember that you are stronger than you think. Congratulations, Sam. We are so proud of you. Next up is Liara Runyon. As Lisa stated earlier, Liara has been with us since the beginning, since 7th grade. She's been attending Harbor Learning Center, and she's part of the first group. This is part of my speech, Lisa. That means she spent the entire middle school and high school experience in the same building, growing along our school community. I've had the pleasure of being Liara's advisor throughout her 4 years of high school, which has given me a front row seat to her growth. Over the years, I have watched her become more independent, more confident in speaking up for herself and others, an amazing friend to those around her. She was grown into a thoughtful and caring young woman who leads by example. Today, I am so excited to share that not only is she graduating, but she is also being recognized for her strengths. The Aberdeen Rotary Club believes students should be recognized not only for their academic achievements, but also for their character, leadership, and the goals they have for the future. They believe that being recognized as a student among your peers at Harbor Learning Center is worthy of celebration. Because of these qualities she demonstrates every day, the Aberdeen Rotary Club has selected Liara to receive a $1,000 scholarship. This honor reflects the leadership, determination, kindness, and character. Liara, we are incredibly proud of the person you have become, all that you have accomplished. Thank you for being a positive influence in our school community. Congratulations on your graduation and the well-deserved scholarship. We can't wait to see what your future holds. Good luck at St. Martin's. Go Saints. I got some. Make sure it's yours. There you go. Congratulations. Thank you. All right, final graduate, Elias Harriman. Hi, Eli. Eli has been a part of HLC for the last 2 years, and during that time, he has made quite an impression. He could always be counted on to have a joke ready, many of them directed at me. His sense of humor brought laughter to our school and made even difficult days a little brighter. But behind the jokes is someone who has worked incredibly hard to get here where he is today. While working full-time, Eli stayed committed to graduating. Over the last 6 months, he has faced challenges that could have easily knocked him off course, but he never gave up. Even when he couldn't be there, he communicated with us and always had a plan to get caught up. I'm also excited to share that Eli is also a recipient of a $1,000 scholarship from the Aberdeen Rotary Club. Again, they recognize him for his leadership, character, and determination that Eli embodies of all of those qualities. We are so proud of you, of your hard work, your resilience, and your perseverance. Congratulations on your graduation and well-deserved scholarship.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to give it back to Lisa.
Nice job, Kayla. We're waiting for Eli. Nice job, Eli. You are ending our presentation of our graduates, so thank you so much. I'm going to ask Jesse Winter to make his way. He's going to help with some music here in just a few short minutes. This is the time where we can start to conclude our ceremony. It will be threefold. We will be presenting the class. The class will be turning their tassel. Then they'll be processing out, but they will stop along the fence for some cheese and smiles and pictures, and then you'll be free to join your graduate and congratulate them. We do allow time at the end for families to take photos and hugs and friends, but at some point we will shoo people out because, oh my gosh, tomorrow morning Aberdeen High School will have graduation practice. And I know there are some staff waiting to hustle onto the field and get set up for tomorrow morning's graduation practice. So we're going to start with presenting the class. So we are going to ask the class of 2026 to stand. And this is when you will turn your tassel from the right to the left. Please join me in congratulating the class of 2026.